Welcome to meditation. We are going to start with some breath. So, very simple. Inhale, nose. Exhale, nose. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Slow, steady stream of breath. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. So anytime we adjust the breath, our body can panic. So slow enough, make the adjustments slow enough so that the body can adapt. And continue that pattern one more. Smooth, smooth, smooth. X, X, X. And then just pause and notice, feeling the verticality of your body, even if you're laying down, feeling that the center line from perineum to crown. Good. And then let's shift. Inhale, nose. Same steady stream of breath. And exhale, mouth. Inhale, nose. Exhale, mouth. Inhale, nose, almost like fog moving in. And exhale, fog moving out. Very diffuse. There might be sound to the breath. You can even make a sound inhaling. That was through the nose, even though my mouth was open. It's hard to focus sometimes. Inhale, nose. And exhale, mouth. And notice when you pull or push on the breath, soften it, smooth it out. Inhale, nose. Exhale, mouth. One more. Rather than like a balloon, the breath pushing shape into the balloon, let your body expand to invite the breath in. Inhaling and exhaling. Pause. Ideally doing this with closed eyes. And I will close my eyes in a minute. And just notice. Just see how you feel. Do you feel more speedy? Things slowing down? Are you more aware of your body? Are you more aware of your thoughts? Are you able to bring awareness to different parts of your body? Good, let's do one more. Inhale, mouth, exhale, mouth. Again, very diffuse breath. So there's less filter, right? The nose filters, right? Just the narrowness of it brings the breath in more slowly. So continue with that same kind of diffuse, like you're opening the windows and the doors, but you're letting the air come in and move out nice and easy. Inhale, mouth, and exhale, mouth. And almost imagining the breath moving in and down, down into the bowl of the pelvis, and then back up and out again. Inhale. Nice and diffuse, like fog rolling in and fog rolling out. Or a nice gentle wave. One more breath on your own. And just settle, notice. Each breath is different, right? Sometimes the open mouth can be more stimulating, can actually move things either to the surface or out. Any kind of stuckness, thickness. Again, finding your sense of verticality, your alignment. And continue to notice your breath. Just imagining that center line from perineum to crown, right through the center of your body, through the center of your perineum, your pelvis, center of your torso, solar plexus, diaphragm, heart, throat, third eye, crown, extending down into the earth and up, right? And for now, we're just going to leave that thread, right, with your chakras, your energy centers, the seed centers, just like beads on a string. And just for a moment, feel your hips on whatever seat that you're on, even if you're on your back. Feeling that sense of earth beneath you and the quality of the earth beneath your whatever room structure you're in. Even if you have to bring your awareness deep down beneath your building. Feeling the soil. Is it moist? Is it sandy? Aware of the trees around your building, around your structure. And the roots moving down and into the earth. Down under the building, down, maybe even across the surface of the ground, or burrowing deep. And as you imagine the tree, maybe you are the tree. That sense of your own root rooting down. And that sense of roots moving into soil. And all of the nourishment in the soil, all that the roots bring into the soil, all the animals, right? The small animals in the soil that feed on the roots, that compost the leaves, that compost old pieces of tree, of root, of old roots from times past. old animals from times past. And that system of nourishment, that symbiotic animal, soil, root, mycelium network, even crystal and grids and aquifers. And again, imagining your own rooting and seeking nourishment, offering nourishment. And then letting that nourishment also start to move up right through the roots, the smaller roots to the bigger roots, into the trunk, your trunk, through the surface layers, the bark, through the deeper layers, the heart of the tree. Right, these slower and maybe more quick pathways of nourishment, of travel, up through the trunk, up through your body. Again, just the awareness of the life that exists in the bark, underneath the bark, burrowing into the body of the tree. And even as the tree moves either up towards the sun or curves and bends and winds towards the sun or around other things. And as your tree starts to branch, notice, are there needles? Are there leaves? Are there no leaves? Are the branches bare? And that, again, nourishment of the sun, right? The soil, the sun, the animals, right? And all the animals that come to nest, that come to burrow, to home. The birds, the owls, the turkeys, the squirrels, everyone who comes to this home of the tree. And this, again, relationship, this reciprocal relationship. Sun, tree, bird, tree, small animals, soil. How much we are interconnected into the universe around us. All these interconnected relationships. And maybe just the invitation of tending, whether it's from the sun, maybe even it's a greater sense of tending, like the wind that comes and releases the trees that are ready to, right, that no longer need your nourishment. Right, finding that balance, right? If there's any places that feel depleted or undernourished, sense of tending, sun or rain. Maybe there's something more specific in your life, in your body, in your relationships. And maybe just the awareness of that tree, that the energy system around the tree. the aura of the tree, the torus of the tree, and maybe that field of nourishment stays around the tree, the base, the trunk, the branches, or it expands out. The nourishment becomes the whole of the earth, the atmosphere of the earth. Maybe it becomes the solar system or the galaxy, the moon, the universe, the multiverse, source of source, or heart of creator, right? The vastness, the womb of the universe. So feeling that sense of expanded nourishment, the biggest nourishment, and then even the smallest nourishment, the soil, the minerals, the water, the sunlight. Noticing your breath, the inhale and the exhale. And that inhale, moving your awareness out to wherever it is needed. Right? Maybe it's out into your space. Maybe it's into your heart. Maybe it's expanding from the heart out. Maybe it's expanding out into source of life, source of source. Maybe it's to sunlight. And then letting the exhale, let it come back into the bones, into the tissues, into the organs, into the cells. Inhale and the exhale. The inhale and the exhale. Nothing to push out, nothing to pull in, just letting the breath receive and release. You can even go back to that open mouth breath. And even that sense of reaching out to source. And as source moves through and in and through, right, this sense of nourishing all the places that feel deficient, all the places that need tending and care and love. And then that ability to release what is no longer able to nourish, right? Like the fresh breath and the old empty air, right? The oxygen and carbon dioxide. Right, releasing waste, inviting in fresh, new, right, birth. This breath you'll never have again. And releasing this breath that will never be back. And in that release, just that sense of releasing what isn't yours to carry, what is no longer your burden to hold, belief to hold, story to hold, pattern to hold. and letting it be carried, maybe by an intelligence greater than you, off to be composted, digested, and returned to where it belongs. And again, back to the inhale, all the places in you that have been lost, confused, distracted, tangled in stories and other beliefs, conditioning, cleaned and cleared and returned back to you, like calling yourself back home, letting who you are, your energy, your life force slip out from wherever it's been engaged that isn't you, and returned back to you to be integrated. Let it come in clean and clear. Clean and clear. And let it integrate as feels appropriate. Let's take a few breaths, open mouth, inhaling and exhaling, letting that process happen on its own, right? That coming back home to yourself, releasing what isn't needed, what isn't yours. Maybe what was never yours. Nice and easy. Two more. Inhale through the mouth, exhale through the mouth. Receive. And release. Receive. And release. Come back to that awareness of the center line. Come back to that awareness of just the simple expanding and contracting, moving out, moving in, with the awareness on your center, your center. Again, feel the earth beneath you. Feel your roots anchor. One hand on heart, one hand on belly. Just deep gratitude for your own being, for your own ability to grow and love and learn and change and hold and release. And with much love and many blessings, namaste.